Where am I? I should be here somewhere. Where am I? Oh, oh. I have been waiting years to play this game. Because I finished the original game, but I have been waiting years to play this game because I wanted to stream it around the holidays. Well, it's the 23rd of December, so it's time to stream it. I've got it recording. Let's go. Let's see what sort of chaos this game brings. Christmas thieves attack. A brutal team of thieves here to steal the city's beloved Christmas trees. Not the trees! No, Sibel. I can't cuddle right now. I'm streaming, baby. We thought that they were just an urban legend. Until now. They're after the tree, and that rhymes with the T, which stands for trouble. Right here in Little Dove Hachiman City. Christmas trees disappearing. A dark shadow, wriggling just out of sight. Can our faithful heroes from St. Pigeon Nations put an end to this mystery before it puts an end to them? Oh gosh. Hi. No, we're not gonna play as Hyoko, even though it's canon. We're gonna play as Sage. Is Beckett Sage okay? Sure. We've got to remember, this is a Japanese game, so... Hey, Ryota, what time you got? It's almost 6. You're not running late, are you? It's already dark out. Tell me about it. We were all talking about the nice autumn leaves and all just a few days back. Now I'm darned if it ain't winter. Oh, every birdie's here. Christmas, even, is just a few days away. Swift indeed is the passage of time. Well, I better be heading back. Azami'll be getting out of work soon. Be careful, Mr. Rabu. There are all kinds of hooligans out and about this time of night. No sweat. Worst comes to worst, I can count on Azami to save me. Yeah, that pretty bird will save you. Are you sure you're not relying on her a little too much? We put up our Christmas tree today. Please have a look at it as you leave. You did? I never saw it on my way in. I'll have to get a real good look at it to make up. Mr. Urushihara and I put a lot of time into decorating it. Ugh, why does it seem so loud in my ears? I'm turning it down just a little bit. Just so my voice doesn't get overshadowed, we'll say. You bet I will. See y'all around. December certainly does feel like the end of the year. I wonder how much busier it'll be at this time next year. You are a sophomore, correct? Have you been thinking about your plans for after graduation already? No, not really. I just want to make sure I can take care of my mother. Worries are an important part of youth as well. And sometimes problems will simply disappear as you try to solve them. You never know. Mr. Urishihara, could I ask you for some advice? I've had a lot on my mind. But of course, I am more than happy to provide whatever assistance I... Nani kore? That came from out front. I believe it did. Let us go see what has happened. It's pitch dark outside. It's hard to see anything, even with the light from the cafe door. What on earth? No! He's calling Azami! A Lutino Boudier is collapsed on the sidewalk. Mr. Rabu! Are you alright? Have you been injured? I let my guard down. They got me. From behind. They got you? Do you need an ambulance? It must have been some birdie settling a grudge from your biker gang days. No, that's not it. They're the legendary Christmas thieves come to our town. The legendary Christmas thieves? What's that, a new TV show? No, they're real. They're out in the streets right now, spreading misery and destruction. They've been coming up on the news a lot, too. Haven't you seen the headlines? Considering we live in a cave, no. The Christmas thieves invade Little Dove Hachiman City, at last. No, this is the first I've heard of them. I think. Forget the thieves, this is the first time I've heard of the name of this town. I guess it just never comes up in conversation or anything. The more you know. Do they show up every year at this time? I don't remember hearing about them last year. This is the first year they've come here. I don't know too much either, but apparently they move around each year. I worked at Mr. Uroshihara's shop, Torimi Cafe, during the summer. The job was only until August, but apparently he decided he could use help for December as well. The wilderness gets very cold this time of year, making it dangerous to come home late, so I left it to Ryota this time. That, and I need time to study. And it sounds like Torimi Cafe is the mysterious thieves' latest victim. This smacks of drama, excitement, adventure. I object. Who's objecting? What was that for? Just getting the feel for it. There's been an incident, right? Oh, I get it. I need to make sure my finger pointing is sufficiently dramatic for when I need to use it. Please don't go around pointing and shouting at stuff. You'll give me a heart attack. Tell me, who's the victim? And the suspect? The victim is Mr. Rabu. He was attacked from behind while texting a picture of Mr. Uroshihara's Christmas tree to Azami. And when we found him, the tree was gone. What was that for? What do you mean the tree was gone? Please don't shout everything. You could just ask. Sorry, I got excited. Jeez. Well, stealing the tree definitely implicates the Christmas thieves. They must be wandering the town, stealing any trees they see. It's horrible. Mr. Uroshihara and I worked really hard to decorate that tree, too. And now all the customers who are looking forward to seeing it will be disappointed. Monstrous! How could they steal Mr. Uroshihara's incredibly classy, hand-decorated tree? Let's look for the thieves! Christmas is at the weekend. They must still be in town. I wonder. They probably are still prowling around here looking for trees. Yes, I want to get Mr. Uroshihara's tree back anyway. Let's find them, Sage. We can start today! You two are awfully loud today. Can you not grant the rest of us a little peace and quiet? Scaramouche, will you quit climbing up the damn curtains? Oh, Sakia. Oh, Sakia, listen! They've appeared! The white demons stand poised to shatter the silence of that most holy night. You can't just go around giving things nicknames like a certain someone next door, Sage. Christmas trees are being stolen all around town, Sakia. Maybe you already heard? Ah, you must be referring to that drivel the local rag devoted to it an entire page to. Disgusting. Is there not more important news to be run now, of all seasons? How telling is it that so much attention is devoted to such foolishness? You don't like Christmas, Sakia? What? From where Where do you think I hail, plebeian? Right? Oh, of course. Christmas probably means a lot more to you than to us Japanese people. The council room is already decorated with the most fabulous tree. A labelle overlooks nothing. I have even designed to place it near the window so that the masses may gaze up on it in awe and wonder. Be grateful. He who does not celebrate Christmas is no true bird. That is the importance Christmas holds for us. In other words, Sakuya gets extra jolly this time of year. Better take notes. Trees are being stolen from in front of shops and sidewalks and other easily visible places, so you should probably be careful too, Sakuya. Skara, are you tearing up the damn curtain? You better quit that. Do not place me on the same level as you Orientals with your infantile understanding of private security. Did I not say I overlook nothing? I know not who this villain may be, but he shall step not 1 centimeter within my territory. The council's room security is flawless, I tell you, flawless! Sakuya, we call that sort of line a flag here in Japan. Let's start our investigation by asking people around town, Ryota. Good idea. Let us know if you hear anything new, or get robbed, Sakuya. How many times must I tell you, my tree will not be stolen? Oh. Upon leaving the building, Ryota and I are greeted by the sight of Oko-san prancing about on the track. Prancing, or maybe skipping? I'm not so sure. At any rate, he appears to be in pointlessly high spirits. Woohoo! Cool! You're in a good mood today, son. Did something good happen? Woohoo! It's Christmas! Christmas is almost here! What? Another Christmas fiend? Is there something about Christmas that wakens the ancestral jollity inside a dove's heart? Cuckoo! Everything is sparkly on Christmas. Oko-san is excited. Cuckoo! And everything smells like delicious food. Oko-san is very excited. Western pastry shops always look so tempting this time of year. You spend a lot of time in department stores, right, son? Have you heard anything about the Christmas thieves? Who? Who? The villains out to steal Oko-san's delicious grub? Villains out to steal pretty Christmas trees. Cuckoo! Christmas trees! Yes! Oko-san knows about them. Cool! The trees at Oko-san's favorite high school Society Seagull department store disappeared. High Society Seagull department store. Do you know where that is, Ryota? Yeah, I've worked at the samples table there. I'll show you the way. Here we come, High Society Seagull department store. Dun dun dun. Oko-san. I'm probably peaking with my Oko-san voice, but oh well. And of course, as you can already hear, my voice is starting to go. Department stores always feel a little unrealistic. A little decadent, maybe? It makes it so hard to go in. They're okay, really. Just don't think about that and it'll be fine. He read my mind? More importantly, we need to ask a clerk about the thefts. Right. Sorry, that music caught me off guard. Excuse me. Yes, may I help you? Do you know where you are, young lady? This is the High Society Seagull department store, right? That is correct. The High Society Seagull department store. Say it once more. The High Society Seagull department store. Good This is the store of high society, by high society, for high society. It is no place for obviously low society humans. Please leave. This is blatant speciesism. I hope you're ready to swallow your words or defend them with steel, cretin. Draw, man, draw before I stick you like a rotisserie chicken. Calm down, Sage. Getting into a fight here won't do us any good. Please, don't act like San. And just what does Oko-san have that makes him so much more high society than me? Please, we just want to ask you a question. We'll leave right away. Did the Christmas thieves really break into the store? They did not break into the store, no. They were not allowed in. However, as you know, the store faces onto the street. The 3 Christmas trees we had arranged outside were stolen. Trees placed outside. Just like at Torimi's cafe. Yeah, it looks like they really are aiming for easy targets first. They seem to be quite crafty. I think this might get a little difficult, Ryota. Ah, I can feel the thrill of the chase. My hunter-gatherer blood boils. Right on time. I knew it was a good idea to ask you along. The stolen trees were of little value. We have already sent away for new ones. Do you think you could wait a little before setting them up? The thieves might come back. True, but Christmas is almost here. If not now, when would we put them out? Christmas trees are just so rubbish once it's the 26th. They're not rubbish! You can use them every year. Were there any witnesses? The trees were in a blind spot between the security cameras, so alas, we have nothing. Too busy staring down your own noses to look out the window, were you? I hope I never see you here again, young lady. Well, that was a disappointment. About all we found out is that the thieves aimed for trees placed in vulnerable spots outside. Maybe we should leave. Obviously, the trees are not here, but if we're gonna cause chaos, we can certainly go somewhere else. But we're after the thieves. Let us go. There's nothing more to find here. Let's look elsewhere. Alright, where to next? The thefts have gotten onto the news. If we ask around, we should find some eyewitnesses. Sounds good. Nani kore? What? Huh? Some glass objects splinters with a monumental crash behind us as we make for the exit. I turn around and... Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Da 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 la da 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 da. What are those? They look like little doves, but not really. Are they? Maybe they are doves? In any case, a pair of bizarre white creatures are bludgeoning themselves against a number of glass Christmas trees and reindeer. Oh no, not the glass Christmas trees! What are those? Are they doves? I'm not sure. I've never seen anything like them. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! The creatures frolic through the Christmas display like fuzzy wrecking balls, leaving behind nothing but broken glass and lost profits. There! The white children! Oh dear, that's no good. You two, where are your parents? Merry Christmas! In any case, I'll have to take you to the employees' lounge. High society does have rules. Merry Christmas? The creatures trailed dejectedly after the security guard. What were those? I can't believe people let their kids run loose like that. I'd love to see the parents' faces when they get billed. I guess Christmas gets everyone pretty excited. Sort of like demons, which rampage during the full moon. Ryota and I spent some time asking around town, but... no one had ever caught sight of the thieves. Apparently, trees aren't just being stolen from outside, but from inside houses as well. If only we knew what the culprits looked like a pair of mochi pigeons. Bum. Thank you for your efforts. We searched around where we had the tree, but we couldn't find any clues. I'm sorry, Mr. Urushihara. You didn't see them either, Mr. Urushihara? Correct. By the time Mr. Kawara and I got outside, the tree was already gone. That said, was there something else? Please, look at this. Mr. Rabu sent it to me a few minutes ago. Mr. Urushi proffers his cell phone. A smartphone! Fancy. It's the mochi pigeons! You mean these shadows are? Mr. Rabu said he took it just before he was rendered unconscious. Suspicious shadows carrying away the tree. They must be the culprits! Those silhouettes look awfully familiar. But maybe it's just my imagination. Probably nothing. I wouldn't have gotten this far in the vicious food chain if I worried about little things like that. There are two of them, then. They're awfully small. Though it's a little hard to see in this picture. Mr. Rabu has always been one for strange local phones, so it would seem that the resolution is not particularly high. That does seem like him. This will help us a lot, Mr. Ushihara. Thank Mr. Rabu for us, too. How is he doing right now? Azami is taking care of him. Rabu always seemed a little bit incapable, or like he's subtly bad position. Sort of like he's always stuck being a background character. It's not much, but we found a clue. We'll pick up the trail tomorrow morning. Later that evening, at St. Pigeonations. Salutations, Mr. One. It is rather chilly tonight, isn't it? You're still here, Sakazaki Yuya? Haven't you been instructed to leave with the other students excepting emergencies? There is little something else going on, actually. Aside from the usual? And what would that be? There have been orders to investigate the Christmas thieves. High priority. That's the string of thefts involving Christmas trees, isn't it? It's not as if they're growing legs and sprouting away after all, and it's a little hard to imagine them spontaneously disappearing. And what is a night of sexy, luxurious discussion of a sweet holiday love without a sparkling tree? I'm quite happy to take up the job to defend everything the ladies and gentlemen of this town have worked so hard to prepare for this special season. You certainly seem eager enough. It's good to have a little zeal, but don't go letting your guard down just because the case in question is completely idiotic. We never know who may have laid traps for us where. Roger that. I'll carve it into my pigeon heart, Mr. One. I'll go take a look at a few things then. There is a tree here on campus, after all. First I've heard of it. Where's it set up? In the student council room. You can see it from the grounds. Sakuya must have wanted to show off with his big, fine, all-natural tree. He doesn't let anybody touch it, but you can always see it in his window. It's really quite childish. Nothing wrong with a little vanity while he's still young. To a point, at least. Anyway, I'll go take a look at the council room, then head into town. I'll send my report to HQ later. Adieu! The Christmas thieves? Stealing the town's festivity is hardly an admirable pursuit. I suppose I'll see if I can rustle up any gadgets to give Sakazaki a hand. The council room certainly has gotten some fancy renovations since Sakuya arrived. But this is him I'm dealing with. It'll look like sneaking in is going to be hard, but knowing him, he'll have overlooked something obvious. I didn't do it. What was that? Bah, this could be bad. I smell explosives. What? It's cold, really cold. The morning air this time of year is dangerous indeed. It makes my nose hurt. The birds are in full winter plumage. I wonder if it's like wearing a down comforter everywhere. I wish I had winter plumage. Sadly, my skin is as bare and tender as my heart, so I might as well hurry up and get to school. True, we probably can't afford a coat. Huh? There's an awful lot of activity on the grounds today. A crowd of birds is milling around the side of the building. Stay calm, everyone. It may be dangerous, so don't get too close. Let's make sure nobody gets hurt, alright? Mr. Nanaki! What's happened? It must be bad if you're up and about and wide awake at this time of day. Oh, good morning, Beckett. Well, it looks like the thieves broke in, I suppose. The thieves? Could he mean... That's right, the Christmas tree thieves. Apparently they broke in last night. It seems they took the tree from the student council room. Nice work, Sakuya! Nice flag retrieval! But Sakuya looked so self-satisfied when he was talking about his perfect security. What happened? Well, look up. Up? As in, up at the council room? Lee gasp! I think the smoke would have been, settled by now. The council room's window, or rather, its wall, is blasted open. Wow, they're not just thieves now. I bet they had to break at least 5 more laws to pull that off. They certainly do seem to want Christmas trees. They would have been better off just asking him, though. Huh? The tree was placed near that window, right? If they broke in like this... Ah! I let my gaze drop as I was lost in thought and see something white on the ground. It's extremely hard to tell, with it mixed in with the broken glass and bits of plaster, but it looks like some sort of fur. It's not a feather. It looks like something that came off of a stuffed animal, or maybe some sort of mammal. But I'm the only mammal at school. This could be a very valuable clue. Standing here won't help me find anything out, though. I need to get Sakuya to tell me exactly what happened. I might as well check a few other things along the way. Where to first? Always check the council room. The scene of the crime. The council room is wrapped in an unusually serious atmosphere. As if a robbery weren't enough, there was even a bombing. Out of those two, the latter is most certainly the more worrying. Sage! Oh, Ryota, good morning! As you can see, Sakuya has magnificently recovered the flag he raised the other day. As expected of an aristocrat. Yeah, that was definitely a first-class flag retrieval. He certainly got me looking at the thefts more seriously. Now then, on to the crime scene. Wow. Sakuya's flawless security has been completely destroyed. What is this lunacy? Do you mean to tell me that bombing school buildings is common practice in this barbaric land? No, I don't think it is. I've never seen anything like this before. This is beyond the pale. Who conceived this wretched plot? Who? Wasn't your security perfect, Sakuya? I thought you said it was on a completely new level compared to our primitive concepts. Ugh. It was perfect. Around the door, at least. What kind of rascal blows their way in through the wall? If they're going to break in, why not act with some semblance of decency and come in through the door? Blowing up the window isn't exactly a common way of forcing an entry, but isn't it a little bit of a problem if there's only security on the front door? Did you see the criminals at all, Sakuya? No! I, too, only learned of this upon arriving this morning. But... look at that! He gestures at the corner by the window. There's a pile of blackened stuff on the floor. What is that? It's a veil. No. I am recording. I am streaming. Wait, is that the Christmas tree? Or what's left of it? Looks like it got blown up along with the window. I was wondering if something had happened to the tree. It was right next to the window and the wall that got blown up after all. Nothing left but ashes. They've left a criminal ultimatum next to it. An ultimatum? They haven't done that before, have they? Let's take a look. We oopsed. We're very sad. The tree went boom. Sorry. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. We oopsed. We're very sad the tree went boom. Sorry. It's a little lonely, but we're taking Mr. Sparkly Star. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. That's the ultimatum. It reads more like a kid's note apologizing for breaking Auntie Mildred's antique vase. That's very specific. Those scoundrels! To take the tree topper, the most valuable part, and run! The tree topper? The star that sits at the very top of the tree. Oh, so that's what it's called. They destroyed the tree and stole the topper. This is a dreadful affront to my illustrious name. I swear I shall seek them, find them, and impose upon them strict judgments. That would be vigilantism. Sakuya, Japan is a constitutional nation. You can't do that. But it's not as if I don't see where he's coming from. If I spent that much time and effort decorating something just to have someone blow up the room it's standing in, I'd be pretty angry too. Mr. Urushihara's tree stolen, Sakuya's tree reduced to cinders, and the tree topper stolen. We have to make sure these tragedies don't repeat. But we can't really find the culprits just from this apology or Christmas card or ultimatum or whatever it is. Let's ask Mr. One if he saw anything. He's on night shift, so he should have been here. Ooh, good plan. Lead us there, Beckett. Stop treating me like your underling, you satin pants prairie chicken. You two go ahead. I'll stay here and see if I can find any more clues. See you in a little while, Ryota. It's awfully cold in here. I guess with a hole that large in the wall, I might as well be outside. Oh no. Dr. Iwamine? I hadn't expected to see you here. I came to see the corpse. What corpse? Where'd you hear there was a corpse? Oh, no corpse? And here I had my hopes up. Please don't say that with such a genuinely dejected look on your face. Well, no matter. It's still quite the fascinating crime scene. I suppose I shall look around. Please, don't mind me. I have no intention of interfering with you. I see no reason to tamper with the evidence. Just yet. Alone with the doctor in a half-collapsed room. I hope I make it out of here alive. 'Cause you certainly didn't in the last game. Excuse us! What is this depressing room? It's the maintenance office. Mr. One's night quarters are here too. I think it's comfy. It feels very lived in. Comfy? Ha! Let us do whatever we are here for and leave, before the poverty and reprehensibility rub off. Mr. One! Are you in here? Salutations, mon ami. Did you come to visit me? Yuya! He's sitting on a low tea table. Oh no, the irresponsible and slightly worn-out Yuya might just be a little bit too attractive. Oh, I knew it! A place as disgusting as this is bound to draw disgusting company. And a very fine morning to you too, Sakuya. We came to talk to Mr. One. What brings you here, Yuya? I'm holding down the fort while one is out. Out? Immediately after a break-in? Suspicious indeed! I suggest we apprehend him at first opportunity. You misunderstand. He's taken care of a few things so our investigation of the theft can go more smoothly. After all, he and I both saw. Yuya and one? You saw the crime in progress? What? We did indeed. It's not easy being a hero of justice. Trouble always seems to come to you. Why did you not notify me immediately? Filthy mongrel! Notify you? How? I've been asking for your phone number for months, and you always blow me off. Gah! Did you see the culprits, Yuya? Yes. Fearsome foes indeed. Stick your beaks too far into this, and you could lose them. Don't say I haven't warned you. Ah! How like you, mongrel, to cower in this filthy hovel out of fear. I, for my part, shall find these wrongdoers and have my revenge. I, too, swear to retrieve the stolen trees on my honor as a hunter-gatherer. How brave of you. Let me reward your courage with a little evidence. Yuya picks up one of a number of photographs lined up on the table and holds it out to us. They were already on their way out when I arrived at the scene, and alas, I was unable to keep their trail. But I am a professional, and I couldn't just let them get away. I made sure to capture them on film. These are the culprits. They got the star! What are these? White things. Oh! See? They shock even a bold lady of hunter-gatherer origin. That's not it, Yuya! I know these creatures! Oh? Are they friends of yours? Who are they, and where do they live? Tell me this instant! I don't know who they are exactly. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! You two. Where are your parents? Merry Christmas! We've already read this before, so I'm sort of skipping it. Those are the two things that got scolded by the security guard in the High Society Seagull department store. Aren't they? They were caught breaking things at the Christmas section of a department store yesterday and got taken away by security. What in... Looks like they'll go after anything with Christmas on it. Though I can sympathize with their enthusiasm for the Holy Night. We thought they'd only go after easy targets, but it looks like once they get a sight of something, they won't rest until it's theirs, or destroyed. Even the entire city is filled with Christmas decorations. We have no way of knowing where they'll strike next, and thus no way of ambushing them. I think that's supposed to be Yuya's text, and not, like, that's not supposed to say Sakuya. I think it's supposed to say Yuya. Not necessarily. We could, or maybe, but then Sakuya's usually his portrait's right here. Not necessarily. We could lure them easily with an extravagant tree in an obvious place, don't you think? They've got guts, but they don't seem particularly intelligent. I agree with Yuya. I think we should try to bait them. Then it's settled. And the best bait would be the finest tree in the city. Right, Sakuya? The finest tree in town. Do you know of a good one, Sakuya? Are you suggesting we use the LaBelle's family's Christmas tree as a lure, mongrel? Of course! Given how much work he put into this council room tree, he almost certainly has a gorgeous and decadent tree at home. It seems like the best choice. And you aren't about to just let them get away with having burned your other tree, are you? Of course not! Where is your tree set up, Sakuya? In the main salon. It is not visible from outside. It would take a great deal of time and labor to move it outside and redecorate it. I do not think that is a realistic option. We'll have to rely on newspaper ads and word of mouth then. The LaBelle family, moved here to Little Dove, Hachiman City from France, is displaying its gorgeous Christmas tree to the public, or something. Who said anything about opening the mansion to the public? Why not take the opportunity to show off a little? It's your first Christmas here after all, and it would help spread the LaBelle family's reputation. Come on, Sakuya. Open it up to the whole city. Let everybody know you have an extravagantly decorated tree at home. The thieves should hear the rumors and they'll come to see. And then we can catch them. Very well, I shall assist you. Cool. I'll get everything ready for an announcement in the evening papers. Something like, the LaBelle family's Christmas tree is open for the public viewing tonight. All Christmas enthusiasts, welcome. We'll be fine, right? That sounds good. But what kind of super high school student are you to have that much clout with the local newspaper companies? Any male dove would become super for a lady as lovely as yourself, mon ami. I shall be off then. Adieu. Loose-tongued cur! New Year's laying the bait for us, so... Should we work on a plan to catch the thieves at your house, Sakuya? A reasonable suggestion. We shall plan our strategy after school, then. It's still midday, but the wind is cold. At least today was a half-day. It would be freezing in here if it were already evening. Why are we having the meeting in here, Sakuya? Is it not obvious? Because this is my domain. Your domain, though despoiled? Scum! Do you mock me? There is no despoiled in the dictionary of LaBelle's. Whatever. Let's just make our plan already. Sakuya is unexpectedly good at getting off topic. They used explosives here. How do you think they'll attack the mansion? They might pretend to be normal guests and sneak in the front entrance. They might, yes. But their goal is the tree, so even if they got inside, they will not be able to remove the tree. Yuya's photograph showed them to be quite small, so there is no way the two of them could carry it out. How could they get it outside then? I think they would need some sort of heavy machinery. So you think they'll show up in a truck or something? Any suspicious vehicle approaching the mansion will be neutralized immediately. So we need to have guards watching in all directions for any sort of truck or crane. The mansion opens at 7. Should we be there this evening too? Yes. That should help things go the most smoothly. I'll see you two there then. We need to catch these thieves before Christmas itself arrives. I need a small break to get a drink. My voice. My voice! Ugh. This one. Okay, I am back, but I'm probably gonna give my voice a little break and eat some of Santa's cookies. Ooh, a pretty raven. We want big tree. Merry Christmas. Uh-oh. They're here. Yeah, at least they asked nicely. I want to be under a kotatsu. I didn't hear a noise. Well, suck up. An armored truck. Think I can buy a Rotorola? Oh, no, just a tank. Oh god. Well, I guess we know how they got into the school. Oh no! Oh no! Let's do mailbox. I don't think a fist is gonna do much. Ah! Ah, Yuya. Mm-hmm. Sure, Yuya, sure. It's funny because they're brothers. Ah, what crafty birds. Oh no, not the tail! Even Sakia has learned the flags now. A grenade! I got the. No. Wait, are they supposed to be like a mix? Oh. Because Iwamine had DNA from Hyoko and Ryota. Probably the other students as well, but did he combine, or someone, because he didn't know about them, but someone combine them to make these two? They're human parties. But then again, maybe it is Ryota because of Soybean. Bum, bum. They have no names. Miru, Kaku. Merry Christmas! Aww. Aww. Yeah, it wasn't Shu. For once. Oh. Yeah, you tell her, Hyoko! Um... Sakuya, you know nothing! He got his compensation. I feel that's supposed to be important, but it's been so long since I played the original game, I don't remember. I mean, he does have the Nutcracker theme as his theme. Aww, they hung ornaments. Nyah. Oh. Get to the end of the first episode. Oh boy, there's more episodes? Oh. Yeah, there's definitely gonna be more episodes. Let's... Yeah, we didn't save or anything, so let's go ahead on to Angeal! Although, I think I've given up, voice acting. My voice is just not doing it. I need to practice slowly, and having 30 minutes of voice acting was good enough for today. I don't want to be in too much pain. So instead, I will just react like I've been doing for the last few minutes. Although it was really fun. Okay, we're just gonna keep the same name. I don't feel like putting in a name every single time. Nageki! Oh no, is he talking about the Christmas convention in Japan? He's only in here for you, Hyoko. Yep, I knew it, Comic Cut. She ain't gonna be a sales girl. She's gonna be a bodyguard. So many birdies. And no one comes to Angel's booth. And it's his first manga, isn't it? Oh, he's in a gray one today. Oh, he's cosplaying! Great, damn it, now I'm gonna have to cosplay this version of him. I've already cosplayed Colleen.